So this is the pound yen analysis for Wednesday 29th of November. Now, before we begin the analysis, let's have a look at the quick risk disclaimer. Now with the risk disclaimer out of the way, we can begin the analysis. So, we were saying the 28th, we were expecting a test of the 148.46. We did see the test of 148.46. We did see sell-off down to 147.35. We pretty much traded below this 147.35, somewhat invalidating the level. Came down to 147, and we've had this strong news-related move here on the pound strength from 5 p.m. UK time, and we've had prices come up into this 149.10. Now we are seeing a bit of a pullback from this 149.10, so we've had a bit of a sell-off from there, a little small bit. So we'll see if we have the 400 period moving average here. We might not. We'll see whether we do catch a bit of a bid from 400 period average, but we ultimately are targeting this 148.46. In around this 148.46 horizontal level, we also got the confluence of the 200 period moving average, so we could potentially see prices pull back there before we see some buying to the upside. Now, let's have a look at the levels above and below that we'll be looking at. So we've had this volatile move, somewhat volatile in the context of the most recent volatility, the volatility most recently. So we could potentially see price pull back to 140.46, move on to test this 149.78. If we don't see any sell side momentum taking us back down to 140.46, we potentially target 150.56 to the upside. Again, we're looking for sell side momentum taking us back down to the next horizontal level beneath, and it would be the same thing we would be expecting from a move beyond 150.56. We're looking for 151.25. Again, we'll be looking for an area where we might potentially see some retracement to the downside. Now, if we do see a bit of a sell-off from where we are at present, we don't hold a 148.46. We'll be targeting down 147.35, below which we're looking for the previous swing in the market in around this 147, and to the downside, far end of the range, potentially being 146. Again, 151.25 to the upside. I would expect to be the far end of the range on the pound yen. Overall, in context of this move, which is likely news related, we're expecting a possible further upside momentum in the pound yen. So we'll have a look at the daily chart before we wrap up. Actually, let's before we have a look at the daily chart, as we can see, we're just going to zoom out a bit there. There we are. So the pound yen has been pretty range bound most recently, upper end of the range, lower end of range. So we have been in a bit of a range, but most recently we have started to trend a bit downwards because we've got a lower high there. So we did have the trend downwards to test at 147.35, but we did catch this what appears to be a fundamental news catalyst, which is driven prices back up. So we're just going to have a look at the daily chart before wrapping up here. So if you head over to the daily chart, and here we are, we get the scaling on here correct. So on this daily chart, let's just see. So on this daily chart, we've got our highs here in around 52.85. So if we do trade above this 151.25, again 52.85 would be what we're looking for. Now we've got what potentially a lower high there, and we have been operating in the shadow of this very strong bearish candle, this pretty large bearish candle. So the overall trend has been to the downside. We've got a consistent. You could pretty much draw a channel here. We've been consistently trending downwards. Now we've got this candle here, which is the candle from the 28th. This in terms of its the highs to the lows, it stands out a bit, even though we didn't close near the highs, and we do seem poised for more continuation. So we do look to that 149.78 before we see a possible turnaround in this overall trend to the downside. We did come down. We have come down to this level that we were looking at in around 147.35, which where we had a previous swing in the market for upside momentum. So we have come down there. We've had a positive reaction. So we do look poised for more upside momentum on the pound yen. So that should wrap up the pound yen analysis. Thanks for watching.